Today is September 13th, 2025, Yeshua HaMashiach's actual birthday. He was born on our time calendar, September 13th. It was a Friday, and it's no wonder that the enemy tried so desperately to make Friday the 13th a horror day, when in fact it's a beautiful day, a day of rejoicing and salvation. The birth of Yeshua HaMashiach, our Messiah. Many years ago, I had asked him, what was the actual date of your birth? And that was the date he gave me. He said he was born on a Friday, September 13th. So today would be a fitting day for me to make my very first video. He called me many years ago, told me that I would address the nations, and I couldn't imagine how or when, and today was the day he chose. I do know that there is much going on all over YouTube and everywhere else about this blessed holiday, the Feast of Trumpets. Much speculation that this would be the rapture. Many years ago, on a card I had that had the Jewish holidays, I had written September 23rd, 2025. So I do know that this is a significant date. Although I'm not exactly speaking what will happen on that day, but I know it is a very significant date because he gave it to me many years ago, over a decade ago, and I wrote it on a card. And we are now quickly approaching that time. Over a decade ago, I had an accident, my very first accident that I had ever had. And in the accident, immediately, I was hit from behind by a conversion van, and I immediately went before the glory of the Lord. And I said, where is everyone? I thought it was the rapture. And Yeshua said to me, no, daughter, you were in an accident on the earth. And I said, me? Am I hurt? Am I hurt? If I'm hurt, I don't want to come back. And he said, no, I protected you. But you need to go back. You need to go back and tell my people that I will be coming soon, sooner than they think. And then within a moment, I was back in my body, and I was shaking, and all I could see is smoke all around me. And I said, Lord, I said, am I on fire? He said, no, daughter. He said, it's the airbag powder. I'd never been in an accident, so I had no idea what that was. And then I said, oh my, I am in an accident. And then I hear the people outside my door say, she's alive. She's alive. Come over. They brought the stretcher over. And I said, no, I'm perfectly fine. I said, but Yeshua told me that he's coming soon, sooner than we think. And they all looked at me strange. So the title of this video is Code Red, the Final Warning. This video is for his people, our people, that know the truth, that are waking up, and that see all of the signs all around us. Yes, he is coming soon, so we need to get ready. Stay repentant and forgiveness. Keep forgiveness in our hearts. This is his message. Repentance and forgiveness. May the Lord bless you. May he keep you. May he shine his face upon you and give you your peace. Shalom.